Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here and welcome to my brand new FIFA 16 career mode series, and it is going to start with Palermo. But before I get into it, just again a quick shout out to Wolfie, who created the thumbnail for this series and all my thumbnails for my current series on the channel as well. His link, as always, will be in the description. So yes, I have decided to go with Palermo in the Serie A, and you did see at the start of the video that I did not choose to go with the 30% of a transfer increase or an extra quality GTN scout. I want this to be hard as possible, really. So you're playing on legendary, but I think at this point in FIFA 16 in career mode, everyone is playing on legendary. And with European competition, obviously Palermo is not in European competition. I'm just adding their real stadium name here, but I'm going to just add the European teams as they usually would. So other teams in Champions League and Europa League will be playing out in their respective competitions. And of course, if you were excited for this career mode and you enjoy it, of course, I'm going to explain it a bit more how it's going to work. But if you want to see this as a regular series, upload every single day, make sure you smash the likes on the video. It would be cool if we could start this series off maybe with 500 likes, and if we can continue that for the series, yeah, that will be massive, because I'm going to really do a lot of work on this series, I'll say, because I wanted to start a new career mode. My new career mode I wanted to be so into it. Sometimes it's hard this time in career mode, you know. And as I said with the Champions League, I just draw the teams, or sort of seed the teams as realistic as possible. I'm not going to change them, whatever the game draws the groups as. But yeah, I wanted this to be a different career mode than I usually do. And that one big thing is achieving with multiple teams in one career mode save. So here with Palermo, being realistic, I think it's probably going to take maybe 2 or 3 seasons to get where I want to be with Palermo. I think that will be realistic, and I wouldn't want to win the league in the first season or something like that. I think maybe a 3 or 4 season plan to win the league and Champions League. So over that, I want to build the squad. There's no pressure about bringing in big signings in the first season. I don't think we can with the money we have anyway. And being realistic, Palermo, big players wouldn't join them. I don't mind the squad, though. You'll see the expectations and everything like that, but ideally, that's the plan. 3 or 4 seasons, I'll look to build the team into a league winning and maybe Champions League winning, and I'll see if job offers come in. I haven't actually got any job offers. I think I may have got one, apart from international. I'm not talking about international job offers, like job offers from other club teams. I'm not sure how regular they are in career mode. I think I would have got one. I think I've gotten one so far in FIFA 16. Not too many. Even like at Leeds United, you thought I would have, because I got promoted first season, finished top 4, but yeah, no real job offers. But yeah, anyway, that's just my opinion on that, how I want to go with the series. And as I was mentioning, I want to do a career mode that I'm really into and everything like that. And it's kind of stemming from a career mode I did in FIFA 12 before I made career mode videos. I was waiting for FIFA 13 to come out. I mentioned that at the end of my Barcelona career. And yeah, I'm looking to create that again. I did choose a Serie A team, and I really enjoyed it. It was later in FIFA. It was hard to find a career mode team to get interested in. But there's something about managing in the Serie A that I really like. I've even got a Lazio save in my Football Manager series at the minute. I just really enjoy doing like Serie A saves. Like I said, doing Lazio, and last year I did AC Milan in Football Manager. So yeah, there's something about it I like. But Palermo, no doubt, they are going to be a bit more of a challenge. You take a look at the squad, there's actually quite a few players that are loaned out. Some of them are younger, low overall, so I'm interested. Maybe some of those, I know they're not going to have high potential or anything, but they're young players. I could train them and develop them into decent players, but that's going to be something I'm going to mention as well. A lot of my signings are going to be experienced players, and I could say here, like, to be different from everyone else, but if I'm being honest, I don't really judge my career modes on what other people do in terms of signings. Like, if someone else signs a player, it doesn't mean I can't sign that player. With the amount of people play career mode, sure, like, someone must sign a player I'm going to sign, but I'm going to sign the best players for short term. It's weird to say short. You always want long-term success, but I'm not going to be like signing up many youth players or something like that. I'm probably not even going to get youth scouts. That could change though, but I can't see myself doing that with the plan I have for my manager. And this guy here, Robin Quaison, he looks really good because he's first team. Those are the players I like. See, he's young. That's what I mean. He's okay. He's 21, but he's first team already. So I could still sign like a 20, 21-year-old as long as they're still as good or better than our current first team players. That's what I want to kind of be going with. Enzo Maresca, really experienced. He's really slow, poor physical because of his age, low work rates. But if I can get the ball at his feet, I feel he can do something. And we've got Mbolo, it's Mbalo. I think Mbalo, not Mbolo. It gets you a bit excited with that name. And he doesn't have bad physicals as well. We've got a bit of pace on him, but anyway, you can see we don't have too many quality players. We've got, and again, with the loan out players, we have one good goalkeeper out on loan that will come back next season. If you're wondering, our current goalkeeper, the captain, is getting older, but this guy is going to be our hope. He's got great technical attributes, great skill attributes. He's got high defensive work rate though, but we can change the player instructions to kind of suit that or change that. And he's got flair. He's one bright hope. Vasquez, 26, great age as well. He's a guy who will be there, hopefully, to lead the line and help us succeed. And I could get offers in for him, but I don't want to sell him. He's that hope for us, and I do want to hold onto him. That Barlog looks like a good player as well. I will go more to look into him. He just looks like an average young player, but he's got a bit more to him than that. So if there's anyone that stands out for you, who do you think could be good players? Yeah, that Viviano. He'll come back next season, and ideally he'll be our goalkeeper for next season, 80 overall. So I'm going to train a few players here that I see that are going to be important over this 3 or 4 year mark, I suppose. And you may notice I'm doing a new style for naming my episodes, like season 1 and episode 1 like this is, so it can be more set like that, because maybe by season 4 or season 5 I could be at a new team, and I do want to kind of play it a lot, so that will result in me uploading a lot of videos in the series. I'd love to upload 2 in one day, but I want to start with at least 1 a day, and we can go from there, because yeah, how much I'll upload will pretty much result in how much I play it. So I'm really into it so far, so hopefully that will continue. I got to have that goal in mind, and if you do that, if you're struggling with a career mode to do, just have a goal in mind and reach that, or try and reach that anyway, and always have that in mind. And yeah, that Barlog, he just looks like an average young player, but he had some decent strength, but he is a tall player, and that's an understatement. He's 6'6", only 19, and if we can train him, target attributes to train around his physical ability with his height to get the best out of him. And leave in your comments, what do you think his attributes, or what would be his best attributes to train to kind of develop him to that kind of target man striker, which would suit him. And we do win that game there, the first game in the preseason group stage. I just simulate them because, yeah, like I've no real interest to play those games. The amazing feature added the last year by EA into FIFA 16, I'm pretty sure no one plays them anymore. They just simulate, so get into the real stuff. That's what I'll be doing anyway. So against Charles, of course I do want to win in my head, because we'll get extra money and that will help us. Like Palermo, we need as much money as we can get, pretty much. So against Charlton, I'm not sure if it will count as away, because usually, or a lot of the time, you lose away from home when you simulate games, but I don't think it counts if it's the preseason, because you're not playing away from home, or everyone is playing away from home, I think, or apart from the team or the country it's in. But anyway, we have got some transfer offers now. And there's also a scout report on Mesba. See, these are the kind of players I would sign, and 30 years old. Like, that's not like a career mode signing most people would make. And I'm probably not going to go for him anyway, but just as an example. Like, if his overall was maybe 4 or 5 higher, maybe I would go for him. Yeah, I'm not saying, yeah, definitely I wouldn't. That's a consideration for me. If the right player comes up, like he looks good, like attribute-wise, and even if he's 30 years old, I will sign him. I'm signing the best players that can perform right away for that, like I said, success over 3 or 4 seasons, not 5+, like 6, 7. That's when you would sign those younger kind of types and, yeah, get youth scouts and everything like that. So here we're going to counter For one defender we have, he's right back, so I'm not sure we can really utilize him at a 3 centre back formation. Struna, Enzo Maresca. I don't really want to sell this guy, but every player could have his price, but I'm just going to reject it for now. Or I'm going to counter, actually, as you're going to see. But ideally, in my head, I didn't really want to sell him. So the offer we're going to put in, I kind of struggled there for what I wanted to do. But yeah, I wanted to put like around 2 million or something like that, because I don't really want to sell him. You could say that's too high for him, but that's the point. That is the point. I don't want to sell him. But again, if you get that much for him, 2.2, I think that would be a great deal considering his age. But I really do like the skill attributes on him, the technical attributes on him. I think if I can get the ball to his feet, that's why I really want to show you here. He's got a lot of good skill attributes, especially passing, creative, good shot on him as well. So yeah, you could really see him. I like to utilize those players, actually, even if they don't have good physicals. If they're technically good, yeah, I'll give them a chance. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this series. Don't forget to smash the likes as I mentioned, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.